Hello, I'm live. Hello, I'm live. Louis, Louisiana Beer Reviews presents Colt 45 High Gravity Live Video. You say, not this again. You've reviewed that before, yes. You did a double down, yes. You did a regular, the ice, I'm sorry, the malt liquor project. What you know about that, Jurgen? Video. This is true. Now I'm doing a live video. Didn't do a review. Can't do it all. David might still have some next time I go see the guy. You might want to do a duo review. I'd be curious what he thinks about it on air. It's too strong for me. I'm gonna tell you that right up front. The new label design is probably from about a year ago. It looks nice. Big 8.5 on there. Works every time with this like little like wallpaper in 1973, 72. It's got the V with the energy coming off of it, like the other previous can, High Gravity. It's got the horse. Malt liquor, it says. Malt liquor. It doesn't say lager. It says, oh, yeah. Malt liquor. Malt liquor, what you know about that? It's from Albany, Georgia. G. Heileman Brewing Company in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Yeah, right. The Pabst Brewing Company. I'm going to save the rest till about an hour and 40 minutes. I'm not drinking all this. It's too heavy. It's got too much body. It's too much alcohol. Too many calories. Now I'm saying too many. Oh, good, the air conditioner. Cool. Too many for me. Maybe not for you. You might enjoy the heavy bodies, getting into heavy body. That alcohol nose, which, let's be frank, it does have that. It's not like the whiskey I've got, but it's doesn't mask anything. It's getting to that point where it starts to have that grape drink. You know, like those real cheap ones. They can't mask it. They must use a really bad ingredient. Like the cheap high gravities, they'll taste like corn husks or like grain husks in that grape drink and that alcohol, and they just don't work. This one at least is well made enough by Miller Coors, really, who does it for Pabst. Pabst doesn't do any of their own brewing except at that showcase brewery, boutique brewery in Milwaukee, but that's just very minor, minuscule. It's a minuscule volume. It's golden. Well, you know, even the cheap ones would be golden, like Boxer. I'm looking at, or Jaguar. That's the one. Oh no, I dumped out 2 cans. I could never get it cold. The last 2 cans, I couldn't get it cold enough. But it probably wouldn't have helped because we had that hurricane in 2008, and electricity was off for days. And even in an ice chest, for some reason, I couldn't get it dead cold. And the 2 I had that were mostly pretty cold, I said, oh, this stuff is terrible. Minhas, right? From 11 years ago. I said, I don't care. I didn't pay a lot. I'll just dump it out. And do I usually dump out beer? No, I do not. And the last 2 Boxer lagers I dumped out. So that was 4 beers down the sink. And I didn't regret it. I said, this stuff is no good. Now, on the other hand, this stuff's, it's all right. Alan's Beer and Gaming says cheers. Cheers to you, Alan. Off of work today, obviously, because I'm not at work. I could open that window shade, but it would get so much glare in here that my face would look like white. You see, but it is white. I mean white, not like, you know, like a sheet of typing paper. Here's the original can design, black and silver, because it's lettering all in the background. Colt 45, Colt 45. It's got a red horse on it, red Colt. High gravity lager, it says. See, it doesn't say malt liquor, and it says ale in Texas. Oh, Texas, 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 with your inexplicably strange beer, wine, and liquor laws. I thought this can looked all right. The black, the silver, the gold, and the red. And I just dusted every can and bottle. Well, I did some of it a few days ago, but I finished dusting all the cans and bottles in this room today with a nice towel. Came out so nice. The feather dust is fine, but after a while, you got to take your time and use that towel. And I got to do the rest of the house, all the cans and bottles. It really came out nice. I had to blow all the dust out of the rim of the can where it gets caked down in there. Oh, yeah. No, I'll have to vacuum up in a few days, a couple of days, I guess, and get that up. But that won't be any problem. All right. So I think in a year I'll buy a new vacuum cleaner. I think I can nurse this one along for another year. But it's at the end. That's okay. I'll just go to Walmart and get another one. I only have one room with carpet. It'll last a long time. Decades. Now this one was interesting because it has a cityscape in the background, like Chicago in the background. Works every time. And there's the city. You know, somewhere out on that horizon. Okay, and there's a big old Colt. Yeah. Bought these in Florida. Never could buy them in Louisiana. Now John and Nilly. Thank you, John and Nilly. Thank you, John and Nilly, for giving us all these cans of Colt 45 and Molson Triple X and Schlitz Gold Bull, and he has some other high gravities. I left the Schlitz at David's house because I was like, you like those real strong ones. I can't really take them. I can't really take this. So why did I buy them? Well, in the past, mostly I bought singles. Well, because I wanted the cans for my collection. It's as simple as that. Would I ever buy this again? No, I would not. Unless they have a new can design. Or if I could find bottles, which do exist, I would get them. Other than that, I wouldn't buy it. It's too, like I said, it's too strong for me. Would I buy Colt 45? Well, yes. Oh, yes. Can't even get it in this town. Isn't that strange? And I can get it in some other places. 40 ounce, 18 ounce. Wait, let's see. 40 ounce, 22 ounce, believe it or not. 18 ounce bottles and 24 ounce cans and 16 ounce cans and maybe 12 ounce cans in a 12 pack. That may be at that Majoria's. That's it. Majoria's in St. Charles Parish. But I'm not going to go run after Colt 45. I know that much. I was saying on my I did post a video on anti-war on my other channel about this. I'm just replicating the video. Oh man, they must use a lot of corn syrup. They used to use yellow corn grits at Millicors. Guess they got a cheaper price on the brewer's syrup. It's probably water, a lot of that corn syrup, some barley malt, or maybe malt extract. You say Millicors, it's Pabst. Yeah, but they got a contract. Hop extract, yeast, it's basic. But it's pretty good basic. Like I was saying earlier, you get some of these treacherous, cheapo, high-gravity lagers, malt liquor, always malt liquor. Oh, what a disaster those are. Alan says it's got a classic look to it. It really does. I have to agree. Megan Lockhart says, greetings. Never liked malt liquor, but I do love handcrafted beer. if there is such a thing. I guess you mean like the smaller companies, handcrafted craft beer, and what they're made with machinery, but I know what you mean. I'm not trying to be smart aleck, which is high ABV. Some of it. Now, some craft beer is low. You can get some craft beers that would be 3.8%, but generally it'll be 8, 9, 6, 7, 8, 9. Some of them 11. And then if it's an ale, they tend to handle the high gravity, high alcohol better. Lagers, they tend to start presenting a chalkiness. Even the ales will have that if it gets too high, like 17, 16, 15. But then the lagers will have that grain husk. Lagers are really made for 4.5 to 5.5%. And 5.5 is starting to push it, to really push it. It'll start to present some problems. 5.9 can work with many ice beers. Look at in high gravity lagers, malt liquors. Look at Old English brand 800, as it's called, malt liquor, 6%. 5.9. Now used to be 6. Natural ice, which I have some of that. There's Magnum at 5.6. Those work very well. Even Colt, King Cobra is good. Not maybe as good as those, but it's 6.0. The Steel Reserve 6.0 is probably the champ. Perhaps, maybe the champion of those. But seems like 6% is the tipping point. And boy, oh boy, once you get above 6, watch out. Oh man, they'll start having some, to me, objectionable present features. You might love it. It's fine with me. It doesn't matter to me. But now, of course, you get Optimator, Spaten Optimator. But that'll be thick and syrupy Doppelbock, or which we don't get anymore. The Birra Moretti La Rosa, the red, that's 7.5, right? Is it 7.5? That syrupy, sweet thing. What helps those European imports? They have such a syrupy, thick thing going on that I think it masks some of the problems you'll have with these clear, yellow, golden, fizzy ones. With Optimator from Spaten, you'd be so busy concentrating on the rich, syrupy flavors, you'll forget if it's got any negative. But talk about high calories. Oh, no. Any of these, if you're trying to lose weight, don't drink them. And if you're trying not to gain, really, you better not drink too many. You'll start gaining. Oh, these things are, yikes. I can taste the alcohol as we speak. It's not too heavy, but it's there. Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy. I'm going to drink the rest of the can in an hour, in 30 minutes. Oh, Haffenreffer. That was the malt liquor with the imported taste. Yes, that's true. Air conditioner coming on. It was a little chewy, though. When I was drinking the last bit, they might have been getting a little old. I was thinking, I don't know if I like this stuff too much. But could have been the age. Anyway, it went out of business, so forget it. I used to like St. Ides, but it went to 8%, and it's back to this chewy stuff. When it was 6, yeah. Country Club seems to be around 6. That's pleasant. Schlitz Malt Liquor 5.9. That's probably the best of the whole gang. Old English brand 800 high gravity. Old English 800 high gravity, which I can get in Texas. Well, I used to be able to get it. Hadn't seen it in years. Too chewy, too heavy. It's like this. I know there's a 7.5 on the West Coast. Sure, I'd buy it. I'd try it, but I know it'd be just like these. Just too The Molson is better, more well constructed. Probably use better ingredients. It might use yellow corn grits instead of the syrup. Might, I said, but still, it's a mouthful. It's chewy, and I wouldn't really want to drink it. I'll do a duo review of David if we can do it. But hey, wait a minute. Molson Triple X. Maybe I did do that. I don't know. I lose track. Didn't we do that? I did it in a blind taste test or something. But I'm trying to think. Where would I have gotten it? Got to think on that one. Too many beers. Not enough memories. Not enough memory. Small breweries. And I know you're not being smart. Thank you. You say, why did you do this Colt 45 video? What was the real point of it? To get it over with so I could drink the can and have it for my collection and rinse it out. And that's the truth. I don't like to make up stories. Like talk about it's so important to the world that I address this. After all the videos I've made with Colt 45 high gravity, no, there's no real point. I'm looking around at so many other beers I'd rather drink than this. I'm not saying they're better than this. I'm saying I'd rather drink them because they're more for me. I'm looking at some I would never want to drink over this. But like there's Hurricane High Gravity. Would I want to drink that? No, because it's like comparably to me. Bush Ice. Yes, I'd rather drink that over this, assuming I can find a fresh one, and I can't really. I can't get it at all. I can't find it in any format, fresh or stale. Eagle malt liquor, I would drink that, but except they haven't made it in 22 years. It'd be kind of hard to get it. Used to be it was from a company called Evansville Brewing. Valentine, well, it's no longer made. Burton Ale. Oh, Pabst is screwed up, man. You get on their website, it's dead. There's nothing. You click the age, nothing happens. You get on Colt 45 website, it's a shambles. I'm like, this is a company, I'm telling you, are they going to go out of business like tomorrow? Not kidding around. You say, no, if Pabst went out of business, I would lose my Pabst Blue Ribbon. No, you wouldn't lose your Pabst Blue Ribbon because somebody's going to buy them out or buy out the relics, the assets, the brand rights. I really think Miller was going to buy the whole thing in 1999, but antitrust laws, Sherman Antitrust Act, Clayton Antitrust Act of Sherman of 1898, Clayton Antitrust Act of 1914. They say, no, you'll be a monopoly. Well, Miller wasn't going to be any monopoly buying Pabst. So 20 years later, it's limping along. Oh, they got nice new labels. Like you can get the new Pabst Blue Ribbon 12-pack of bottles, 15-pack or 12-pack, either one of, or 30-pack of cans, and a beautiful label that they pay to artists. Probably nothing much. They don't pay them much, but they get on there. And so they're nice. But just when you get on a website and it's a shambles and it goes on for years, you thinking to yourself, something's wrong with this company. Because if you can't do that right, which seems to me would be relatively easy to do, what else are you not doing right? You know what I mean? I thought when the Metropolis family owned Pabst, it was really going strong and they had a lot of things happening and it seemed vital. It was already vitalized. I'm not saying revitalized. It was vital. It had vitality when it was owned by the Kalmanowith Charitable Trust. But the U.S. government says, oh, we don't allow charities to own beer companies. Landed are free, right? You're free to do what they tell you, not free to operate. And so, well, anyway, on this channel, we support free enterprise. So Dean Metropoulos bought it, and his sons ran it, and I thought they did a good job. But they were just buying it to flip it anyway, make it look nice, profitable, and flip it, because that's what they do. They buy companies and flip them. Then that's fine. I don't mind if they do that. People do that with real estate, comic books, collectibles of all other sorts. So that doesn't bother me. But the new owners seem like, who is it? Oh, it ain't the Russians. It was a guy that was an immigrant from Russia, but I can't think of the name. Seemed like they're doing nothing. Casper, the friendly Russian immigrant. Casper. But ain't nothing happening. It just seemed like it's going down, down, down. Better drink this before it gets any warmer. Do I fret about it? No, I don't. I check the website about once a month and I see it's still dead. And I've been doing that for 3 years. It's just a sign. A sign. Not a good sign. I don't think it's a good sign. I don't believe it's a good sign. Think about it. You see a lot of Miller Genuine Draft around? I don't. They've had it at Walmart for a while, but I never see it there anymore. And that was the only place in this whole parish that sold it. And then they have no website for Miller High Life. There's nothing. They have a Facebook page that they do regularly update these days. I'll admit that. They just made an update yesterday. They were showing the new bottle, which looks nice, and I would buy it and I would put it in my collection, but I can't get it. I'm surely not going to go searching for it. But I'm thinking, if they came on TV tomorrow and said Miller High Life Genuine Draft, Miller Genuine Draft's been canceled, discontinued, would it shock me? No. Even though they worked on making a new label, I wouldn't be shocked at all. I would expect it. But Sazerac, nothing's happening with their website at all. It's terrible. It's embarrassing to a liquor company. I have a feeling, though, that's going to change in October when their Sazerac experience, kind of like an amusement park for drinking age adults, opens in New Orleans. I think the Sazerac cocktail experience, they have a bunch of things they're getting ready to relaunch. And it's going to be all updated with all the new brands they bought. I'm thinking that. Maybe it won't happen. Once again, I won't care. Even though it's a local company right there in New Orleans, I won't care. I'm not worried about it. Just observing. That's, just looking at things, thinking about them, and talking about them. Not taking sides. We talked about that in the past, that when I talk about beer, it's not a cause. I'm not part of a movement. I may be part of some other movements, but beer, wine, and liquor is not one of those. That is a hobby. I am a consumer. I drink them. I tell you what I think about them. I do taste challenges. It's fun. It's not a movement. Might be for you. It isn't for me. Anyway, that was thoroughly not that enjoyable. Does it mean it's bad? No. Doesn't mean it's bad. It just means I don't like it because it's not for me. Colt 45 High Gravity is not for me, but it never was. I never drank it one time where I thought I liked it. I tolerated it for the can in my collection. But to say I liked it and I enjoyed it, nah. No way. No way. I got Natural Light in the fridge. That I enjoy, like every sip. Natural Ice, I enjoy that even more every sip. Those I enjoy. Are they way better than Colt 45 High Gravity? Are they better made? Are they higher quality? No. I think a little bit higher quality. Maybe, but they're just different. They're not like way better. They're just more geared toward me, somebody that likes lighter alcohol, lighter body products. I have a lot of beers from John and Nille. I intend to review them all. We did dual reviews. Some will have to be posted, or at least one will have to be posted to the Anti-War Alternative Net channel because they had too much noise from the air conditioner. The other ones, I looked at them today. I said, well, there were things in the video I didn't like. Not stuff people said. That wasn't it. And then there was some air conditioner noise at the end of the Budweiser canned, the Discovery Reserve, but it wasn't so bad. I say, well, it's not so bad. I'll post them for good or ill, but mostly good probably. So that's it. I'm getting off of here. If you have any, I'll give you 1 minute. If you want to see the new stuff I got, I'll show it to you. Otherwise, I'm out of you. I'm at you. I'm gonna go do some other things. So let me know and I'll show you. If not, forget about it. One day you'll see them in solo reviews anyway, probably. Gotta get a new rug. This one's getting worn out. Let's see. Would I rather drink Bush beer than eat this product? Oh, yes. Okay, I give you about 30 more seconds if you want to see the other stuff I bought. If not, I'm shutting it down. Hi, Ronster. Looks like you are now doing reviews like a full-time job. Laugh out loud. It seems that way. It isn't so. But I don't think people would want to see a video of me edging the yard, you know, or seeing me cut the grass tomorrow, or dust cans, or eat breakfast. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think people want to see that. But I mean, some people are into vlogs, video logs. I'm not. I don't ever watch those things. People will say, hey, gang, I got a channel update. And, well, let me tell you what's going on. I don't watch those things. I don't know those people. It's fine if you want to watch them. It doesn't bother me. I'm not opposed to it. I don't watch it. I'm not interested in it. I watch beer reviews, wine reviews, liquor reviews, mixed drink reviews, you know, that kind of stuff, sort of thing. But as far as their personal business, I'm not really into that. I don't know them. And when I see those things, you know, hey, YouTube, hey, gang, hey, friends, and all of that. Let me tell you what's been going on. I just don't watch it. That's me. I don't tell other people what to watch. All right. So thanks for watching this. And that's it. That's it. It's over.